104.1 KRBE. Let's get started. It's the Roula and Ryan Show.
Wake up, fool!
Hey, wake up!
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Right here.
Featuring Eric.
Eric, he is a bad, bad man.
Special K.
The big red K.
Are you threatening me?
I'm waiting for you.
And Sam.
I am a wuss! I am a wuss!
You've waited long enough. How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Roula. And
Ding dong.
Ryan. 104.1 KRBE.
Good morning, and welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show. Roula will be popping in the 7 o'clock hour for a little closure segment we're doing right now. But right now, she's resting. She's on those pain meds. She had foot surgery the other day.
But we're here.
We're here. You got Ryan. You got Eric.
Morning.
Special K.
Hey.
And Sam.
Morning.
Hey, guys. How y'all doing?
Matt will be coming in shortly. He's studying because of rapid fire. He's wanting to get that championship. He's been choking the last 6 weeks.
Yeah,
or
do you
so.
have the stats as to who's the rapid fire
Just see
quiz?
that top drawer. If you go to that top drawer.
All right, hang on. So the rapid fire quiz is at 8 o'clock. Let me go over to the filing cabinet. I
The
feel
very
like I'm in
top,
the
very top drawer. I have.
While
like
you find that, let me tell you the prize. 4-pack of tickets to Sugarland Space Cowboys. The game
Ooh,
is
nice.
August 2nd. So that's what you're going to win when you call in for rapid fire quiz and you get paired up with either myself, Sam, Special K, Eric, or Ahmad today.
Got a
Ahmad,
brand new
I beat
match.
Ahmad last week. Remember that was the controversy because Kevin was in the championship, but then he got kicked out.
Yeah,
There's a-
I
there's
almost
a
feel like we
ties.
need to hire an independent judge for this contest because I'm scrambling around going through 100
Yeah.
questions here, and it's like sometimes ref makes a bad call sometimes. It's just like in sports.
Hey, you can only do. I guess the key is, you got to just take the answer you have and say, guys,
That's what it has to be.
If it's not what I have on the paper, because I know some people
There are
more than
certain
others will like to argue with my answer and like, well, that's not fair.
Yeah. Can't believe Sam does that.
Yeah.
So unprofessional.
Okay.
Oh, God. Reaching into the filing cabinet makes me feel like I'm at work. And I just think, like, just a couple of weeks ago, it was vacation, sun and fun on the beach. And I was reading this study. It says if you want to keep that vacation feel, they say the smart thing to do, swipe a few of those resort soaps, maybe some sunscreen that you used at the beach, or an envelope full of pine needles. Researchers say that the scents, the smells, become so strongly connected with whatever good feeling that you have, it'll bring those memories back. I never thought about that, taking the resort soaps.
But a lot of times nowadays they put them in those little canisters connected to the shower.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's in a pump?
Yeah, like a pump.
Oh, really? You didn't get the bar soap?
I mean, some places you do, but
I'm sure it's cheaper to just
Yeah.
get like liquid mass and then just like pour it in. And
there was
you
one
don't have
company.
to
Remember,
worry
they got
about-
rid of that. All this stuff. They were just going to do that. They're going to
Yeah.
put it strictly.
I
in
got to
there.
remember to get this shampoo. It was called Chi, C-H-I.
Chai.
Chai?
No. Chi.
Chi. I
I'm
thought it
sorry.
was Chi.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're
Chi.
right.
Chia.
And it was in the hotel room, and I'm like, oh, my God, this is like the best smelling shampoo. It's like, I got to get some of this, and I forgot to take it. I mean, who wants to carry all that stuff in their suitcase? You got to get enough souvenirs jammed in there anyhow.
If it explodes.
Yeah, I know. I don't want that like bursting all over my clothes.
I did that with like the scope type thing. What's the blue one? It's called TheraBreath or something like that.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know that one.
It's like a blue bottle. There's a green bottle. You get it at Target. You get it at Walgreens. And I was brand new when I had it in my luggage once, like a couple years ago.
Exploded?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? All over my stuff.
Now, do y'all
Let's put it in
underpack?
a Ziploc.
Oh, a Ziplock's a good idea. Do y'all underpack or overpack?
Overpack always.
Always.
Okay, so how do you
Kevin
separate?
underpacks, I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, you probably
He
just
knows
have a
how
duffel
to-
bag. You're out the door.
He knows how to keep everything in one little bag.
I like to fly economy minus
Minus? Well, you don't want to have to check a bag. I get that. I don't like that either.
because I will fly Spirit or Frontier to the various destinations that I go to, and in order to save the most, because one bag one way can be around $65, and that could be half the damn plane ticket sometimes. So, what Booster and I have figured out how to do is just find an Airbnb with a washer and dryer in there, and pack maybe 4 or 5. I can do 5 days worth of clothes in one backpack, and then allegedly it's supposed to slide underneath the seat in front of you. Now, here's the trick.
That never happened.
When you get on the plane, they've already put the people on the plane that have the certified luggage.
The big bags that are going to take the overhead bins.
And then by the time you get on there, the
Ain't no
overhead is
room
not.
left.
Well, no, it's not taken. They lie. They absolutely lie. they lie to you. You get on the plane, you see there's plenty of room. And so what we'll do is we'll act like, oh, yeah, we're going to put it underneath our... No, we're not. And then we'll put it up above. And it works every single time. I've never, knock on wood, I've never been dinged for sneaking my bag up in there because there's room, and they do not give...
Plus, worst case, they take it, and then they'll put it under the plane, but they won't charge you.
Yeah, but then you still have to wait for baggage.
Yeah, you're trying to avoid the baggage claim. That's 30 minutes added to
I
the
get
day.
so mad when they do that. Like, if you're in group 5, and they're like, we're
Group
going to
5
start
sucks.
checking bags. I'm like, oh, my gosh. It's like steam just
You
comes
just
out
lost
of me.
35, 45 minutes of your trip.
Yeah.
So
Right there.
that's not what happens on Spirit. If your bag is not going to fit, they're probably going to be like, you have to pay for it to go underneath the plane. You have to pay for it.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. Yeah, because don't they make you put it in the thing?
Yeah, they are going to make you put it into that little square
Yes.
on the side there.
Oh, yes.
The measuring square?
measuring
Do they weigh you
square.
too?
Oh yes. And so one night it was a late night flight out of Philly, and the staff was over it. They were ready to go, and I'm like, I know I'm not going to get on this plane with this bag, and she's like, baby, that's too big. And I was like, you know what? And I could see it in their eyes. I was like, y'all probably are not allowed to take tips, but I can just say thank you.
You mean
And
bribes?
Yep. And I just, all I had was 2 10s on me. I gave each one of the attendants there $10, and they literally looked the other way. I saw their bodies turn this way and look the other way. I walked on the plane. It was
Nice.
fine.
So your public service announcement, Spirit Airlines, if you tip the flight attendants $10, bribe them.
Still cheaper than
They'll
paying
look
the
the other
60?
way.
Yeah, grease the flight attendants. This was Frontier, but still, I bet Spirit would
Here's
do
the thing
same
my daughter does because she's off daddy's payroll now. So she comes to visit. She's buying her own plane tickets, and she flies Spirit most of the time.
That's Southwest?
She will, yeah. Now she'll fly Spirit coming in from, like, she'll fly out of Burbank and into Houston. And she won't even pack a bag. She'll just have, like, kind of like a grocery bag. She'll throw a few things of clothes in it.
Grocery
and her laptop.
What?
Yeah, it's not a grocery bag. You know, like the recyclable type of grocery
And you're saying
bags.
she's not weird? Come on now.
Yeah, I was going to say.
No,
she
she
has like
came
a
up-
Kroger grocery bag.
No,
as
not a
her
Kroger
carry-on.
grocery bag.
Plastic.
You know, like the reusable kind that you
Reusable
get.
bags,
Yeah.
yes.
So she'll stick, because she knows I got to wash and dry at my house. She'll do what Kevin does. She'll put like 2 or 3 outfits in there.
Or just leave some clothes here.
She has, definitely. And she'll throw her laptop in it, and she never has to worry about checking a bag because you can literally shove it underneath the sink.
That is a good
Or the
feeling.
seat.
The sink.
The sink,
Where
the
you-
seat.
Where's your seat
You
at?
got to buy the right backpack that you can fit all of your stuff into, but not too big because I've seen them send people back with the too big backpacks.
But how do y'all separate?
It is
Like,
true. People said, you guys are being dramatic. 40 minutes for your... A lot of times now...
it is. If
no.
you're going into Mexico, hell yeah.
So by the time you get off the plane and walk your ass all the way from when you're at the bush, walk all your way to the
Baggage claim.
Baggage claim.
It's there in like 4 or 5 minutes. It's
Not
that
in
bad.
foreign countries, it's
I
not.
just don't want to lose it, and I just don't want the hassle of it. Because people that wait to get their bags sometimes I feel like are super aggressive, and I just don't feel like dealing with that.
Well, what
added
sucks
stress.
is when if you've got like a family
There's
and there's
my
only
blanket
one
statement.
person. What was that again?
My blanket statement. People that check their bags are sometimes very aggressive.
Let's write that one down.
But if there's 4 of you or 5 of you in a family, and 4 of you got your bags, on the plane, and then one of you is a pain in the butt traveling too heavy, then you all got to wait to go down to the
no.
baggage claim.
Like, we're going up to Pennsylvania for the first trip with Santiago for Labor
you're gonna
Day,
have
and I'm not planning on checking a bag.
Did you check the car seat and all that stuff? And
So you can do that as soon as you get to the gate. They'll have to do that. Oh, you're right. So I still have to wait until...
Yeah.
No, but I thought that they pulled it out. Remember how
And set
sometimes...
it back up on
Yes. I think they do
they do
that.
that with a stroller.
Yeah, but why wouldn't... I think it'd be the same. If anybody has flown with their baby, can you text me 37530? Did they bring the car seat back up, or did you have to go get that through the baggage claim? Because I can't imagine that they're going to let that, rattle and throw everything.
roll around through
That's
the
true.
So I'm sure they're going to bring that back up, but I'm just planning on doing 2 carry-ons.
Do you have the kind of stroller where the little carrying case snaps into the stroller?
The car seat that snaps
Yeah,
into the stroller?
snaps into
Yes. I wasn't planning on actually bringing his stroller because I have my nephew
Has one there.
has one there that we could possibly use.
Less stuff you have to
Less
take.
stuff I have to carry. So I'm just going to bring his car seat and the car seat base, because you don't think about the car seat base, but you need that as well. And then I can put that under.
Yeah, 'cause I'm trying to think. 'Cause I remember
And then
a
I'll
long
have his
time ago,
diaper bag and then our 2 carry-ons. And
my
that's it.
sister gave me like a cheap one to use on the plane.
Yeah.
put them in.
The folding kind of stroller.
No, I mean just the base or the because you got to.
Yeah, snap it into the chair.
You can't just hold them. I mean, you could, I guess, but we had them in a seat. We bought a seat.
Right.
I remember I couldn't unlock it. It was stuck in there. So I'm like, screw it. We just left it.
You just left it on the plane.
Oh, my gosh.
And how are you like
Eric.
putting him in the car then?
I forget. I think my sister had one that I think we were going to Chicago. I can't remember what the situation was. Maybe we flew
It
back
gets
here.
really stuck.
So
yeah.
the next person's got to fly
They give me
that
a cheap
plane.
one,
They're like, there's a
it
base
was like
stuck in this
They
chair.
gave it to me free. They probably got it from somewhere, and I'm like, screw it. I'm out.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. You're ridiculous.
Forgot about that.
All right,
I'm
so Sam-
planning on taking mine.
Yeah, take
back
yours with you.
me.
There you
Yes,
go.
Yes.
What are you going to put in the first scoop here?
Oh, I'm so excited. Nothing against Roula, but you guys hate this too, but she wouldn't probably let me talk about this. We're going to talk about dating red flags for each Zodiac sign.
Yeah.
Oh my
I thought it was
God.
Kim Kardashian's going to be on American Horror Story.
I mean, we could talk about that as well.
There's the Doja Cat.
I just
drama.
don't. I was going to say I don't watch American Horror Story, so I haven't
I
really
saw
been
the preview
keeping up with
Kim Kardashian. I'm like, I'm out.
yeah, Kim Kardashian. The only thing I keep
Stunt
seeing with her
casting.
is like Messi and her kid getting a signed autograph, and everybody's like eye roll.
Now,
Tell me you're famous.
DJ, what's his name? Khaled?
Yeah.
His son was crying. He was one of the little boys in front of the soccer players, in front of Messi. Messi last night. And then he was crying, and Messi went over there and hugged him and stuff.
Oh,
now
my
people are getting mad. Like,
Yeah.
his son gets to hang out with,
Of
let
course.
that job be for some kid that can't afford. That guy's rich. He can afford to have Messi come over to his house and play soccer for him.
Right?
And another
I'm like,
one.
man, people are mean.
I know.
This is a little
It's like,
kid. The kid
just,
doesn't
just focus on you. You do you. Stop worrying about all that stuff.
don't rich shame people. Who cares?
That's something. Rich shame.
I wish
the
I wish
trials
I could
and
be rich
tribulations of being wealthy.
The kid's like
Oh,
5 years
God.
old. The kid's just a little kid.
Rich shame.
I'm
All
going to
right.
rich shame that. Yes.
Today it is going to be hot, not quite 100 supposedly, but the heat index will make it feel like that. Right now it's 82 degrees and 613 on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Now, y'all ready?
This is Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
On KRBE.
Okay, Roula will be joining us in the 7 o'clock hour for closure, but right now Sam's helping out and doing some scoop, but this is going to be a little bit different. It's not your regular celebrity scoop.
No, we'll probably get into that later if we have time, but this is just something fun for the 6 o'clockers because why not?
Yeah, okay. Because you
thought
like it.
Because I like it. I think it's super fun because I'm always like, whenever I see something about zodiac signs, I obviously want to look at mine. I'm an Aquarius, but they have a list, so I'm just going to go in order so I don't get confused.
Okay. Yeah. Then you go back and forth.
Yeah,
and
because
then
then it's like, wait, Sam, you already said that. So this is the dating red flags for each zodiac sign. Ryan, you said you were in an Aries. Which
I was
is,
born April 10th.
Okay, which is March 21st through April 19th. The dating red flag is you're obsessed with the gym.
maybe Slim Jim.
Slim Jims.
This
That
survey is already wrong.
That's incorrect.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
Taurus, we don't have any of those.
From 1993.
I don't think.
Yeah, Taurus. Yep.
April 20th through May 20th, they're reclusive or indoorsy. Is the
Well,
word.
Do you know anybody?
Is anybody a Taurus?
Yeah, we'll do
Are we
these, and
dating
then
anybody?
37530. If you are this sign, text us if you
Yeah.
agree with this.
If this is spot on for any of you,
So
let us
far,
know.
Ryan says no for
No.
this.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Kev, I feel like you should be a Gemini with this. Oh well, okay. You're not though. Yours is
No,
a
I'm Cancer, but go
I
ahead.
know, but your
Oh, you
Cancer one
are.
doesn't make sense.
the
Gemini
whole
is
thing
May
doesn't make
21st through June 20th. Follows high numbers of the opposite sex on social media. But yours would be follows the same.
I do. I follow some hot dudes.
Some.
Some.
Look at your search page.
You know what? We did that the other day, and for once, I didn't have all men on there. It was mostly boats.
I'm shocked.
I
Mine are
know.
mostly women. I don't even look at, I don't hit search for these girls.
You're not a Gemini though, are you?
Yeah.
No, I'm
No.
Aquarius.
Today is all
Aquarius.
ships.
Looking at
Wow,
my
look at
search
that.
bar.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let's look at my search bar. I've got
Whoa.
like Star Trek and roller coasters. What the hell?
Oh my gosh. One day we're going to have to screenshot ours and be like, guess whose is whose on the Roula and Ryan
Mine's
show.
got a bunch of people making steaks
Eric got a bunch of girls,
and then
though,
girls in
on
bikinis.
it too.
And Jordan
Ooh
Alvarez.
la la. Mine is, I don't know who, Tommy Lee and Heather on their honeymoon in 1986.
That's the
They're wearing the same bathing suit
yeah.
bottom.
That's the famous Tommy Lee of Motley Crue.
Yeah.
Why is this on my search page?
Who's he with? Is it
Suggested
Pam
search.
Anderson or
Heather Locklear.
Heather Locklear, his
Yeah.
first wife? Okay.
I'll get back to it, right?
Okay, I'm
People
sorry.
get mad.
Sorry.
Okay, focus. So that
Cancer
was Gemini. Cancer, which is Kevin, June 21st through July 22nd. They're clingy, not independent.
That's their red flag.
Are you clingy and not independent, Kevin?
No, I feel like
No,
Kevin's
the opposite of that.
super independent.
I
That's
don't
why I
know.
said his
He
doesn't
says
make
that,
sense.
but he's been in the longest relationship. Like,
Out of everybody?
Doesn't mean he's clingy.
No, that
He
means I'm
could be.
codependent.
but he could be clingy. Like he loves.
Doesn't even mean you're codependent. It just means you love your mate.
I've never lived alone though.
That's what
I've
I'm
never
saying.
been
Oh,
able
you
to
never have?
live alone. No, I don't think I could. I'd go stir crazy.
Yeah, I couldn't live
Like
by
Sam's
myself
never lived
either.
alone.
Right.
I have.
No.
Too long.
You are.
Okay, if you're a Leo, which is July 23rd through August 22nd, you only talk about yourselves. That's it. Yes. Just keep it up. Just keep talking. Virgo, August 23rd through September 22nd, you're in excessive phone use. Excessive phone use. I feel like they
That's a red
put
flag.
word in there.
User. I think the
yeah,
R
I
got
don't know
cut
why
off.
they didn't put that in there.
Yeah.
Excessive phone user, which
That's a red flag.
is it?
If you're on the
somebody's
first
on the
date and they're
phone-
on their phone,
Oh yeah, that would annoy me, especially if they're like scrolling on social media and it's not
Oh,
like
that's the
you're doing like.
worst.
I'd rather you do work emails and like be productive and make money compared to being on social media just scrolling and
Or
like
if you're on
double
a
tapping.
date and they're just taking pictures of everything. Oh, here's the drink. Here's the food. Here's this. Here's that. Why don't you just enjoy it?
Oh,
Enjoy the
I
meal.
like pictures.
or if they do that
Not
and
on
they
a
don't
first
do a
date.
photo with you,
Oh,
yeah.
then you know
Taking a selfie in a
I'm an Uggo or something. They don't. They
Yeah.
don't want.
taking a selfie in a fancy
They
restaurant.
take a picture of their app. They didn't take a picture of me
Yep.
Well,
and show it to their friends.
Yeah, because they want to look good.
There's
No
a
offense
salad.
to you. I'm just saying,
No, that's what
like
I'm saying.
guys in general, it's like they want to get a pretty picture of them all glammed up in a fancy restaurant.
Absolutely. Picture didn't happen. If you're a Libra, September 23rd through October 22nd, you don't like animals.
Oh,
That's a huge red flag. I couldn't be with somebody if they didn't like it.
Somebody told me they
Animals.
hated animals. That
Who
would be
would
a
say-
big red flag.
is there anyone out there
Okay.
that really hates animals? I
There
could say
are.
you don't care for them. Like,
I think
Right.
Rula was one of those people.
Oh,
For a long
absolutely.
time.
And then you see her post yesterday, and it's
Yeah.
with her Charlie girl.
But
That's
That
how
was
it always
hilarious.
is. They always. I mean, my ex-wife
But I'm saying
absolutely did not want a dog.
they don't
and when
hate
we got
though.
one.
Like,
Yeah, but does she hate them? Like, this says doesn't like animals. Like,
Yeah.
she doesn't like animals at
My
all.
ex did not want any animal living in the house.
Doesn't mean you
and
hate
as
them,
soon as
though.
we got Mango, I mean, we had when we got divorced, we fought over who got custody of the dog.
Because she ended up loving that dog so
Exactly.
much. It changes your mind.
Yep.
Well,
We're getting a lot are messages.
what do they say?
people
This
are
is
agreeing
not
or not
true.
agreeing.
This,
Yeah.
this is bad. I'm not outdoorsy at all. I'm Taurus. It's wrong. Not true for Virgo.
Someone thinks you're reading them. We're reading them wrong. Like the red flags for those people are these are the people they don't want.
It just says the dating red flags for each zodiac sign. So I would
So
assume,
does it
like,
mean that person is that way, or does that mean that person does not want somebody that's obsessed? Like Aries does not want somebody that's obsessed with in the gym.
No,
Is that what it means, or
I
does that
wouldn't
mean
want
what
that.
they are?
I would
No, that's a
assume
stretch.
it's what you're dating. So like Mark is a Pisces,
Mm-hmm.
and so Pisces is just got out of a long-term relationship. That would be his red
It
flag.
better not be the
That
case.
doesn't make any sense. So if you look at it that way, like what's Nagy? What is her zodiac sign?
Leo.
She's a Leo. Okay,
She
so
doesn't
only
always
talks
talk-
about himself.
That's not her.
No.
Yeah.
Not
So
at
these
all.
are kind
So
of.
these are all polar opposites of what's really.
But maybe the
I-
red flag for them is she doesn't want to be with somebody that only talks about themselves.
Yeah.
is what I'm saying.
Right. That's
Could
what
it
I'm
be
wondering
this way?
too.
Maybe
I
that's
think
what
you
it
can
is.
make it work however you want. I feel like
'Cause
that's
these
the
are
beauty of
basically-
zodiac signs.
These are red flags for everybody.
Like Capricorn. Their dating red flag is doesn't tip. Mm-hmm. Now, does that mean they don't tip, or does that mean they don't want to date somebody that doesn't tip?
No,
I
I
would
think.
think-
Because who the hell wants?
I think
I don't
they
want to
don't
be with anybody.
tip. I think they don't tip. I think if you're a Capricorn, it means that they don't tip.
Because who the hell wants to be with anybody that doesn't tip?
No, I think it's the
cheapskate.
latter. I think it's like what you're talking about. Like to them, that's my dating red flag. If I'm out with somebody who doesn't tip, like ooh,
Yeah, I think that's how it is, Sam.
I think that's
Okay,
the way
so
it's supposed to be.
a Scorpio, October 23rd through November 21st.
Their red flag.
Secretive, won't share passwords.
Yeah, that's their red flag. So if there was somebody they won't share a red flag, a password with them,
That's a red flag.
I think that's what it means.
it's a red flag for anybody.
Oh, this is
Why
getting,
would I want to go on a date?
this is getting
Why would I want to
convoluted.
go on a date and share a password?
That doesn't.
Oh, I'm talking about if you're in a relationship, if they're always really secretive with their phone. How many roses have we done throughout the years? He's hiding his phone. He's very secretive. He's always texting and smiling.
Well,
Yeah.
good thing that's not Eric because he shares his passwords with
I'd
me.
have to keep changing because people keep going to the site.
I promise I'm
I've
not
seen these
sharing
people.
it. Eric's
I'm
like,
like,
did this
Are
get
you
hacked?
sharing my
Did this
password to
get hacked?"
Hulu, Sam?
I'm not. Real quick, I'll finish this. Sagittarius, November 22nd through December
Wait.
21st.
How'd you say the name of that?
Sagittarius?
No, I
No,
told you like 5
it's
times.
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Remember, I kept telling you Sagittarius.
What was what you said with the Vegetarius? Was that one?
I told her. Well, I had told her. I said during
what
the
the
break.
hell's that?
I said, this is how you pronounce it, Sam. Think of like
Sagittarius.
Vagitarius.
Sagittarius.
Oh, that's what you were saying on time.
I said that to her,
That's
and then
why I kept saying it.
Wait, so for
'Cause she
30
couldn't
years
say
you've
it
been
right.
saying Sagittarius, and
Yes.
no one has corrected you.
No.
Sagittarius.
I never looked at it.
It's like a dinosaur.
I just looked at Aquarius.
Dinosaurus.
Stegosaurus?
Stegosaurus.
It's not, Sagosaurus?
Sagosaurus. No, wait. Say it one more time. Hold on. Say it one more time.
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. No, I'm not a Sagittarius, so I don't want to say
She
you
was
right.
this many days.
No fashion sense.
I have read a book.
You shut your mouth. They're November 22nd through December 21st. They have no fashion sense. Capricorns. Doesn't tip, we said that. Aquarius are too forward. And then Pisces just got out of a long-term relationship.
Oh, the one like your hubby says.
But I'm an Aquarius. Too forward. This was cute, Kev. Okay, people were texting. And they
So what's
liked
up with
it.
Kim Kardashian? Oh, too bad. We're out of time.
Yeah, she's gonna be on American Horror Story.
Cute. I think
This
they
is
did it
why
all
we
wrong.
did this at the 6 o'clock, okay? I'm so sorry, 6 o'clockers, if you didn't like this.
Most people are asleep. Thank goodness.
But you know who's not asleep? People in the medical field. We need you.
Nurses, doctors.
I love this job. We were in a meeting and our boss is like, you know what? You guys haven't done What's Up Your Butt in a while.
Oh,
Yeah, she actually asked
Yeah.
us, why don't you bring back What's Up Your Butt Wednesday?
Don't you love our meetings?
I
You should
do.
be jealous of what we do
It's
for
not a
living.
regular corporate pinhead meeting. These are people that, they think outside the box.
So if you work in the medical field, what is something crazy you've seen? It doesn't have to be things up your butt. But
Yeah.
for some reason, people have stories from the ER.
Well, they come in and they're like, I fell on it. or
Yeah,
whatever.
So we need you guys to call in if you work in the medical field. If you saw something crazy over the years, if you worked in the ER, what have you seen that will just make us go, what?
Yeah, 713-390-KRBE. That is 713-390-5723. If you work in the medical field, we are looking forward
And all
to
you
hearing your stories.
Sagittariuses, what'd you call it? Sagittarius? Is that what you said?
Yes, Sagittarius.
At least you didn't say Vegetarius.
I was really worried. We kept practicing.
All right, I want to hear from you once again. 713-390-KRBE next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
104.1 KRBE. Back to the Roula and Ryan Show.
I don't know what's going on here because normally when we ask our medical community to chime in on What's Up Your Butt Wednesday, phone lines get lit, but I guess they're all
Maybe on
still at
vacation.
work
Well,
or on vacation because nobody's calling right now. You
they-
can if you want.
If they don't want to talk about that, we'll talk about something that's not so positive in their field.
Okay.
This list came out on the weekend. I didn't want to talk about it,
I
but
know
I
where
guess
you're going.
the medical fields left me no choice.
Yeah.
People with these 8 jobs are more likely to cheat on their partners. And I'll just tell you right now, number 1, female doctors and nurses
Oh.
are number 1.
That's why they're not calling right now. They're too busy getting it on.
Oh, my God.
I watch Grey's Anatomy. Well, actually, I don't. My wife does. But I know a lot of... They're canoodling in those
Well, think about it. You
spaces,
are,
those closets and stuff.
you're on for like, what, 24 hours at a time sometimes? You're away from
But who
home.
the hell's too tired to be in a relationship then?
Yeah,
but those-
no.
they work their butts off. How do you even get turned on when you're that tired?
Well, think about the medical center. How many nurses do we have down there? There's like over 100,000 people working down there.
I don't know.
What's the percentage of nurses? Like, was there like 10,000 nurses? Men and
I don't
women?
know how that works.
All right, let me
Like,
look it
what's
up.
the nurse to doctor ratio?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
Obviously,
know.
there's more nurses
Right.
than
But, like,
doctors, right?
You would think?
So,
All right, let's
I
find
don't
That's
know.
probably
I'm
why
going
the-
to the doctor today, so
and are they
I'll ask
cheating?
him.
Are they cheating with other nurses? Or are they cheating just with the doctors,
Doctors?
or with like people in admin?
Think about it.
HR?
There's a lot of little spaces and corners in a hospital to go into. Whether they're flipping one of those rooms or they got a large supply closet.
That's what's scary. What if they're fighting and then you're like the patient, and they have to work on you, or they're in there and they're like just hate each other. You're like,
Yeah. You cauterize it. No, you cauterize it.
son
But
of
they're
a bitch.
bleeding out.
just like you made my
my
heart bleed
God.
by not paying attention to me last night. Oh no! Yeah, hell
I
no.
can't get a number on how many nurses there are. It breaks them all down by hospitals.
I mean, if there's over 100,000 people out working
yeah.
there, there's got to be at least 10,000 of them are nurses, right?
God, just looking at Methodist
5,000?
right now, they had 1,929,000 patients, outpatient visits, 138,162 admission, 29,730 employees. So that's just one hospital.
Wow.
I love this one. Someone said, sorry, Sam, they probably stopped listening after your bad scoop.
You did the whole thing wrong.
Wait, what? Did we find out it was wrong?
The whole thing is
It wasn't
wrong.
backwards?
Those are
I think
dating
you're
red
backwards.
flags.
I think it may have been backwards, or you can interpret it how you want to, because zodiac signs, you kind of just
Well,
make
I like
it
to
burn
interpret
into
it.
your life.
There's
I like to
Sam,
interpret it the right way.
there's Sam running around.
Jeez.
There wasn't enough information, and it was very clickable, and so I clicked it.
Well, the headline was dating red flags for this.
Yeah, so you can take it any way
Zodiac
you
sign.
want, so
That's
that
true. In other
it
words,
fits
like-
the narrative.
My dating red flag, I'm an Aries. According to you, I am turned off by people that work at the gym all the time. In that case, that would be correct.
Really? Why would you be
At
turned
work
off
at the
by
gym?
that?
I mean, if they're there
They go to
24
the
hours
gym.
a day, 7 days a week, that's
Obsessed with the gym.
yeah, that's too much pressure for
I mean,
me to
if
be
they're-
looking good.
Like CrossFit, where they get too into it.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny, like, I feel like the CrossFit people left and now they're playing pickleball. Like, they go to the next thing to just take over.
Oh,
you don't-
pickleball's a new thing, but CrossFit is intense work.
But you don't hear people talk about CrossFit like they used. Like 10 years ago, that was anyone would talk
That's because
about.
they all destroyed their knees and they're in physical therapy now.
Gosh.
True.
And that's why they have to play pickleball because they can't play tennis.
That's 100%
They can't
true.
run back on and forth.
Who are some of the other people that were
Oh, yeah,
most
this,
likely
this
to
list
cheat?
was people with these jobs are more likely to cheat on their partners. Number 8 was entertainers. Oh.
Okay.
Number 7, men and women in hospitality and retail.
Hospitality, would it be like a
Work
waiter?
at a hotel
Or,
Yeah, that's
Okay.
hotel.
okay.
and retail.
Thanks, Kev.
Women in finance is number 6.
Okay.
Tech bros and cis. Tech bros.
Tech bros?
Yeah.
Okay.
4 is teachers.
Teachers? Really?
They're cheating on their partners.
In Texas, it's with students.
God.
We do have the highest rate.
That's unfortunately
Sad but true.
Entrepreneurs. Number 3. Handyman. Number 2, Kev. Uh-oh.
Really?
Oh, that's your
Handy-
fantasy.
That's
The guy shows up at the front door all hot, wearing a tool belt and nothing else.
Don't get me wrong, our contractor is pretty dang cute. But I know that.
And now he sucked up to him. He gave him our donuts yesterday for Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, share that
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
They all thought Kevin was like, Duncan was very nice. They brought over all these donuts yesterday.
They're doing a really cool thing.
They're doing a great promotion right now. And by the way, here, let me tell you about it. Duncan's got an in-store fundraiser. It's called Shine Gold. So Houston area Duncan locations invite people to come in, give $2 to get a free Gold Joy donut, which are delicious. 100% of those funds go to the Periwinkle Foundation right here in Houston, and that's for kids battling cancer. You don't get a better cause than this. So that's going on through August 5th.
Most people buy these donuts, and then they're doing it for a good cause.
Right.
But Duncan brought a couple boxes here.
They wanted
Kevin
to
took
show
them
everybody.
and gave them to his contractor.
Yeah.
Yes.
I took the credit. I like that.
You
I
made
did.
it look like you went out and you were thinking about them.
There's one though. I ate half of the donut.
That's okay. I finished it.
I'm like,
I saw that. I was like,
Sir,
here, let me fix that.
half his donut's missing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Well, as I was leaving, our boss screamed down the hallway, "Take the donuts! There's no one here to eat them!"
She didn't want the temptation of having like
She didn't.
24 donuts there.
So I
Smart.
was like, no. Oh, wait, I have contractors at the house. Hell yeah, I'm going to be the hero today. Don't you know I was? They all, as soon as I got there, they're all like, "Hey, Senor Kevin." And they sat down, and we all enjoyed a donut
didn't do any
together.
work. You're
and-
like, guys,
Yeah, you're like, I'm paying.
that just cost me $1,000 for that donut break.
guys, it's a donut. It's just 5 minutes, not an hour.
And during their break, when they went to go get, I guess, lunch later on, I've put a whole bunch of beers in their cooler so that they could have some beers when
Were
they
you
were
trying to get him never to work?
I
He was
did-
so
I was
drunk. Your doorway's crooked.
They're just doing a fence this week, so it'll be fine. If it's on tilt, we can just push it back.
Time for KRBE's Roula and Ryan show to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
Speaking of Duncan, it's brought to you by Duncan.
By the way, Ryan, someone had a good line. So if you have a job, you'll cheat. Stupid article.
Thank you. Attack Eric. Attack Eric.
Hey, it's not my fault. You guys didn't tell us about what you stuck up your butt. Out of context.
Gosh. Please save us, Ryan. What's
All
going
right, so
down?
Eric, you are glued. You made the statement you never missed an Astros game.
Well, 2 nights ago, I fell asleep.
You were
Okay.
I pouted and I fell asleep.
Well,
But
you
last
saw
night I
last
watched-
night.
yeah.
Kyle Tucker and Martin
I was
Maldonado homered. And let's see, they took on the Rangers 4-3.
We're only 1 game back, and I think today is the day Altuve and Alvarez are back on the team.
Sweet. That'd be
So,
awesome.
that is pretty. And Framber's pitching tonight, so watch out, Rangers.
All right. Mega Millions
Bees.
jackpot climbed to an estimated $910 million. No winner last night.
I forgot to play. Darn.
Yeah, the one-time payout.
There you go.
So the next drawing, the one-time payout, if you go 1 to 910 million, would be 464 million. So, and then after taxes, you'd probably lose another like 200 million off of that. On Wednesday, the city of Houston could create its first alcohol-free zone. This is today. Today, they're going to be looking at this. They're talking about an alcohol-free zone around daycare or child care facilities. It would keep any future bars or liquor stores from operating within 300 feet of a child care facility in the Heights. So current state law bans alcohol sales within 300 feet of a school,
Like
church,
zoning.
or public hospital. But now they're talking about child care facilities. Can't have a bar within 300 feet of
Is
that.
it because they think the people are going to go on their break over to the bar because it's close?
I
Or
know.
they just
Maybe you don't want drunk
people-
drivers around like people picking up kids.
Well,
And
that's
these
going to
are-
be harder for mommy to walk down to the daycare when she's done.
And that's what
I
Oh
would
my
hope not.
gosh. I don't think I would never. I would never. The no zoning here in Houston, though, is pretty wild.
It is
Yeah, it
weird.
is.
You can have like $1 million mansion and a crack house side by side.
Have you ever seen some of these
Super odd.
moms where they drop their kids off, like they're 4 or 5,
What, a
or
daycare?
7, or daycares or schools, and they got their like Lululemons on. They drop the kid off, then they go play tennis, and they come back like 4 or 5 hours later.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
the kid like such an
Absolutely.
exhausting day. I'm
That's
like,
the goal.
what a life.
You mean,
yeah.
you mean you go and work out while your kid's in daycare?
Yep, some people do that. I hear.
It's after work, guys.
Some people just wear the sports athletic wear and don't work out.
I don't have that luxury of not working and going out to
And
work.
with those outfits,
okay?
you can tell. Like,
Like-
if you're not working out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
tell.
they're bougie. I have to pay for the daycare, Kev, and
I
now I
know.
have to focus on myself as well.
Yeah, she wants to get back to her
Gotta
fighting
get
shape.
pre-mom
You
bod.
lift that baby up and down.
Up and down, up and down. Otherwise, you're
You would
going to
love it. He'd be like,
Yeah, do they have baby yoga?
We call that super baby when you hold him up and his
Super
because he
baby.
goes like a
Super baby.
plank. He looks like a little plank because he's like totally straight. We go super baby, and then we go through the air.
Aw.
But then if you're not careful, he'll drool on your face.
That makes it a game. It's like you don't want to
it's
get
like
the drool.
dodging the drool. That's what we're doing at my house.
All right, that's what's going down in H-Town. Special K got a prank call for us coming up.
all right, this guy is trying so hard to turn the tables on me. Once he figures out that I'm screwing with him, he has a statement, a fake name that he wants me to say. So, Haywood, like Haywood, last name.
What would be the last name be?
I didn't say it. I like my job.
Well, this guy's name is Ben. He wants me to say Ben. I'm not going to say the rest of it because he really wants me to finish that name. Can I finish the name? Can I be convinced to do it?
All right, we're going to hear the telemarketer turning around on Kevin next on the Roula and Ryan Show.